what's up? Happy New Year, everybody. Here we are back at it. What I'm doing now is I'm making all of the props and stuff for the next 20 shots. So here we are. This is shot 23. He comes in here. Oh, kick, kick. Unreal. So what do we need to do that? I'll show you. Got here. Here's his back, a couple of his arms. There's the light fixture. And then these pages here are all of his different legs as he's kicking and moving, right? And you could even see some of them get used a couple of times. Because as like you kick something, the foot comes up and then comes back down. So you can use the ups and then just use them in the reverse and the foot goes back down. What? Saves time. I hope, anyway. I think it's going to work. We'll see if it works, and if it doesn't, I just got to do it over again. And this is what I think of that. So for this shot, what I did, instead of having legs that moved, I just cut out a whole bunch of different legs in different positions to give them the look like they're moving, kind of smearing really, really fast. I had no idea if that was going to work, but I figured for this shot it could be the one to try it out on. You can see here, these are all the different legs I cut out, and labeling them was a key thing to do. Hey, what's up? All right, so it's the next day, and I've done some stuff. Here you've got all the different legs used for him running, and some of them don't look like legs, but trust me, they'll look fine later. There's his back, two different ways with the suspenders, all these different arms, then his head, side, top, back, and like a light fixture thing there. And like, I know I could probably just reuse the sleeves. I think I'm done making sleeves for a while for Cochese here. But I find it's rather than just having two and changing the arms all the time, having the sleeve and the arm together just speeds it up. And then if you need to move it, it all moves together and it just makes more sense. So, on to the next one. I'm pretty stoked for the next one. It's a cool shot. So, look out! Way, what is up? Here we are, shot 23. That's what we're looking at there. That's the first shot, and that's what we got down there. Everything seems to be there. But the situation is this. Got this? He comes up, starts kicking. Ooh, kicking. And for me, I've got these here, but he's got to go underneath them. So do I put this on something else, or do I just put them underneath and take those off and put them on, take them off? That's a question I have. Also, I've got all these legs, more legs than I've ever used. You can see here, this is using all those shots. And there's like a lot of legs. So it's going to be like a lot of switching up. Also have a bunch of arms, a couple of his head, and then there as well, his back again. There it is. So this is going to be an intense shot, a lot of moving parts, a lot of here now, how now. So let's check it out. Word. Well, after some thought, and you can check it out here, I've put the leaves up on this thing. It's pretty high up so I can get my hands under to move stuff, but it's just not worth. They're too big. It's too awkward to get under there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the sleeve things in afterwards in post, kind of give them a little movement and stuff on like a green screen or something and drop them in, because right now it's not working. You gotta know when it's not working, and I know it. So we're going to take away this, and so I can just get right in there and just focus more on the movement of the character, because I've got so many of those legs to put in. I got to make sure that's going to work. It's like a whole different leg movement thing for every frame. So that's what we're doing. Let's see how it looks in the next one. Word. So when I was putting this together, I had an idea of what I needed to do. I had to get some shrubs in front of him, and I tried to put them up high, and it just wasn't working out. So I decided in the end I was just going to do it with green screen, and the animation for this really turned out pretty cool, and I was quite happy with it. What's up? All right, so here we do is a big running scene today, and here is what we want it to look like. Kick. All right, and here is what ours looks like. Kick. I don't know. I think it works. I think it's going to work when it's zoomed in and moves with them and everything. I think it's going to look cool. And you can see here we've got all like the legs laying around. These are different shots they're used for. A bunch of arms, got heads. We got a pile of legs over here. It is a madhouse. but I think it's going to look cool. It's one thing that was neat is like these legs here, they're not like actual like cutout legs. They're more like smeary, weird things. And that adds for the motion blur when there can't be motion blur. So, hey, I think it worked. What do you think?